Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. How y'all doing this afternoon? Woo! Lord. What you want me to say? 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 What you want me to tell the people right now today that can help them on their way? Lord, give me a good one like you always do. What y'all see? What y'all see? I'll let y'all see. There's old Ezekiel 41. Look like we're in Ezekiel 40 though. And you got Ezekiel 43. It look like 43 and it look like a hot 3. And you got like a hot 37. But you already know how we do. We'll run this joint to heaven. Lord, they get to him. Says, and the posts thereof were towards the utter court, and palm trees were upon the posts thereof on this side and on that side, and the going up to it had 8 steps. Come up the Lord's temple. Come on, see. It says, and the number 8 is significant. It's the 8th month. You know what I'm talking about? Woo! 8 is the symbol of what you call that? Recurring. Somebody help me out here. That recurring cycle. You know what I'm saying? Infinity. There you go. Infinity. 8 is a representative of infinity. You know, run that joint. Said, in the chambers and the entries thereof were by the posts of the gates where they wash the burnt offerings. You know, you have to get rid of, you know what I'm saying? You offer something, you have to get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? You have to cleanse yourself of it. You know, that way that offering was a true and genuine offering. You know what I'm saying? You cleanse yourself from it. There's nothing attached to it. You detach from that. And you continue on. Because God, they did that for God. They gave him burnt offerings, and then they detached from it because they really meant what they said. They left it in his hands. You know what I'm talking about? Because they prayed with that offering. That offering was a prayer of peace, prosperity, love, and light. Rejoicing in Jesus Christ. You know what I'm talking about? Celebrating. Celebration for the elevation. Lord, don't get me started right now. Listen. My bad, y'all. Seen something flying. Listen. It says, and it was according to the appearance of the vision which I saw. I saw something, but I ain't gonna put it out right now until I can I go old orange and black butterfly. Until I can really come to terms. Wasn't bad, you know what I'm saying? Just something to learn. You know what I mean? Something to keep in the spirit. It says, even according to the vision that I saw when I came to destroy the city, and the visions were like the vision that I saw by the river Chabar, and I fell upon my face And the glory of the Lord came into the house by the way of the gate, whose prospect is towards the east. Lord, I don't know what you got going on with me, but I just love leaving out of New York. I'm in New Jersey right now, and I'm busting a move going up the way, you know what I'm talking about? Jersey, roll with me, you know what I'm talking about? Straight up. Let's go send off, you know what I'm talking about? Woo! Lord Jesus. Mercy, mercy on me. You know what I'm talking about? That mercy 2 times. Says, yeah, we running that joint. So the Spirit took me up and brought me into the inner court. And behold, the glory of the Lord filled the house. Lord, pour into me, Lord. Jesus Christ, pour into me. Pour into me. Overflow my cup. Anybody who need to hear this, overflow their cup. You know, because you never know what people be going through in behind the scenes. You know, that's why I try to tell you always, you know what I'm saying? Raise that chi up, you know what I'm talking about? Raise that chi up. Because God won't put too much on you that you can't bear. I had somebody come on my joint, and they was telling me, they were trying to tell me something. And I did what I could with that person. And I hope they still watching if they ain't. But, you know, they were telling me something that led me to believe that there was something going on with like human trafficking. And the people that were conducting this such atrocity were their parents. And they said that the dad is the one that introduced them to that lifestyle. The girls and the boys, you know what I'm talking about? Had them practicing on each other or something, you know what I'm saying? Something like that, you know, when they were little youngins. And, you know, that's disturbing. That disturbed me, you know what I'm saying? And the person that was telling me sounded like they was disturbed. You know, I'm trying to gather again, because this was a few months now, on how they approached the situation. You know what I'm saying? I tried to get them some help, but they were from a far distance. So I got them the best help that I could, and I hope they took heed to it and used that help. Because it kind of reminded me of myself in my situation. You know, it's hurtful, especially when people look at me how I am right now today. You know, I be jumping around, you know what I'm saying? I love to smile, I love to joke with people, you know what I'm saying, in a good way, in a healthy way. You know, I don't try to put nobody down. I speak truth, you know what I'm saying, and truth to my ability, to my knowledge. Don't kill the messenger. You know what I'm talking about? Don't do it. Because I don't know everything. I just know what I see and I call it out. You know. And when that came back to me today, and I listened to my wife, you know what I'm saying? That came back to me today. And she almost brought a tear to me again. She be doing that to me. She almost brought a tear to me again because, you know, a lot of stuff people don't know about me that I don't talk about. That I don't talk about it because, you know, a lot of people like to take their experiences and things that, you know what I'm saying, that's good and brag about it. And I'm not that type of person. I just do what I do because God want me to do it. You know what I'm saying? And if he didn't, then he'd stop that action right away. Plus, I use my mind to know right from wrong. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to do right because I'm trying to have my seat in heaven. You know what I'm talking about? And because we can't buy our way into there. It's our actions that gets us into heaven. You know what I'm saying? It's our actions that do that. Because if we could buy a seat, everybody have one. You know what I'm talking about? I had a joint where I just left from. You know what I'm saying? They looking at me. They like, man, we ain't seen no joke come in here like that. You know what I'm talking about? Didn't he sound country? You know what I'm talking about? They said where it's going. You know what I'm saying? They said where it's going to. I was like, man, yeah, I was born right by there. You know what I'm talking about? And they looked at me. And they like, really? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, back to that, you know, that thing with that lady. You know, her father, I guess he was a religious figure or something like that, or had people in connection. You know, I got a lot of religious people in my family too. You know, I tend to stick to myself because I feel more peace. Not to say that I don't love them, but a lot of them don't treat me right. You know what I'm saying? And they use the fact that we're related to do so because I got a kind heart. You know what I'm saying? And they manipulate people like that with kind hearts. They'll do all kind of trickery to those type of people, and I done watched it happen. I ain't want nothing to do with it. You know what I'm talking about? That's why I do my own thing. You know what I'm saying? They be the ones that be the closest to you that'll do the most dirt to you. Just like my ex, she did all that voodoo hoodoo carrying on. Ooh, Lord. Ain't no telling who else done did that to me in my life that I trusted. That makes it hard to trust. But still, I keep faith in the Lord, and I allow myself, I allow myself to receive still from others, because everybody ain't like that. Because I'm not like that. So I know it's a lot of people out here that's like me, that's just trying to live right, trying to live. Mind their business. You know what I'm talking about? Help out people. See, sometimes, like that situation when she came to me like that, if I'd have been them, I'd have manipulated that situation. But I'm not. Because like I said, I done seen it happen. Then I see it popping up on the news here and there, you know what I'm saying? Oh, this religious cult had this many people up under this influence and this and that. I'm like, man, Lord, please. I ran across a couple of them down in Tennessee, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, no, I don't believe in none of that. You know what I'm talking about? Straight up. I don't think God said that. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what Bible you grabbed it out of. That ain't right. You know what I'm talking about? Like I tell my wife, I said, you know, I've argued with many men that's supposed to be men of God about how they should treat their spouse, about how their spouse is supposed to be. Yes, we're supposed to be dedicated to each other, right? But we don't supposed to dictate their personality. We don't. Like how they dress, how they fix their hair, if they wear makeup or not. You know what I'm talking about? Because when we go to seek the Lord in a house, in his house, that's who we there for. We're not there for man. You know, I notice I go, you know what I'm saying, and people be checking me out, you know what I'm saying, and I get positive and I get negative. Oh, who do you think he is? You know what I'm saying? And, oh, he look like a drug dealer. Look at all that. Man, all that craziness. Look at his hair. You know what I'm talking about? Just judging. And as they judging, they making up lies. And then by their position in that particular place, you know, they have other people to follow along with them. You know, I ain't never liked no bully. Me myself, I tries my best to stay out of trouble, but I whoop on a bully. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I'm thanking God that He's changing it for me in my heart. See, this is why people think that I'm mean or that I have a mean spirit in me, is because I stand up and fight for me or whoever I see that's going through something. They being bullied, they being pressured, they being steered the wrong way, they being misused, mistreated. That's why I thank God that He blessed me with the wife, my God ordained wife that He has. Because when we met, I never knew that. But then along time, as time progressed, I started seeing that. It ain't all from hearing. I see it because I'm looking at the situation. I watch who watching me. I try to do that to my best because I know the only other person who got my back is God. That's why I'm glad that He provided me with my life partner so we can watch each other's back. Because that last joke, oh man, talking about having somebody back. Man, listen, I did 95% of the work all those years. It's hard to find somebody that want to be equal with you. When you have that, you better hold on and cherish that. You better treat that like gold. This is Authentic and Nothing, and I'm gonna holler at y'all a little bit later on. I'm finna run up in here and go get me something cold to drink because it's hot. And then I'm gonna beat my feet. You know what I'm talking about? Keep that chi up. You know what I'm talking about? Later on.